and gentlemen, let's make some noise for your Eastern Dukes! Well, a warm good evening on Saturday in October. We're coming to you from Montague, Prince Edward Island, and a warm good evening to our followers and our friends in the Cabot and Antigonish area. We welcome you, and we'll have more to say there to you. But we're ready for hockey here as the Cabot Highlanders invade Montague to take on the hometown Eastern Dukes. Game number 4 for the Highlanders and game number 7 for your Eastern Dukes. We'll have... And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to please stand, remove your hats as we have the playing of O Canada. So the Highlanders making a long trip to Eastern Prince Edward Island the long way via the Confederation Bridge due to some technical issues with both our ferries. So they get a chance to see a little bit more of PEI, and they'll be traveling to Tyne Valley tomorrow morning for a game against the Rebels. And your hometown Dukes are back from a weekend away in the Halifax region. And we're underway. Chaffee and Bowring and McCormick, Arsenault, and Ramsey McGinnis for your Dukes. Here's McGinnis breaking in. Stopped up there by Hebb. Jacob Hebb now. Shot wide off of Kennedy. Hebb, the leading scorer, points getter for the Highlanders, who have just played the 4 games to date. This is game number 4, I guess I should say. They came in with a 1-2 record. The Highlanders and the Dukes had a dandy match their first game of the season over in Cabot, just off the Canso Causeway. So McGinnis with a nice move here. He's got a chance off the crossbar. McGinnis in tight and rang one off the crossbar, and that's how close the Dukes were to starting off with a 1-0 lead. Dukes unfortunately got off to slow starts in their last 2 games in Halifax, down a goal with each game, but they managed to come back with a 4-1 victory against the Kings and lost in a shootout against the Nemesis. There's Kennedy with one big save against the Armada. We'll get more about that as we go. Couple of call-ups there now out for the Dukes. Number 3, Cohen Godkin of the attack, and Sidney Crowley, again, of the U18 AAA attack. So we welcome those 2 players. Happy to have them here as Dukes. The Dukes with 5 players away to the first leg of the Q Cup. Cross-ice pass by Kennedy. Intercepted there. Dangerous somewhat by Broussard, and the Highlanders will throw that in. Kennedy will go to retrieve that again. Now that's Chaffee. Will set up behind his own net. Dukes with 4D only tonight. So now Rinko will hit Quinn and Hunter. In for the Highlanders is John Hugh McGinnis. He's being chased by Becca Quinn. Now Chaffee at his own line, off a leg. Doesn't get through, and he'll come back through the central zone and dump it back in. That's McGinnis. One of 3 McGinnises on the team. And notice coach is a McGinnis as well. So well represented. The Clan. There's Rinko battling behind the Highlander zone. Broussard is in there as well. The speedy Broussard trying to get that puck up the half wall, and he does so. He finds Reddick. Duke's able to keep that in. There'll be a bump across, and down goes the stripes. Bowie took down the linesman. Hopefully he's okay. There's Quinn. He's back up. Everyone's back up. Puck back to neutral's ice, and Bowering will send it in, and the Dukes make changes. A stoppage in play here with 2 minutes and 41 seconds having been played. And McCormick in there for the Dukes. He'll give chase. Connor Arsenault takes a bump. In front, big save. First shot of the game by the Dukes. Doucette, who comes in with a nice 920 save percentage. Excuse me, 8. I may have that. Yeah, I do have that right. 920. Impressive save percentage early on for Doucette, the Highlanders goaltender. Dukes with good offensive zone possession in there. Now McCormick will try to get that back to Arsenault. He's looking for Hugh McDonald. Arsenault circles. Rings that behind. Ramsey McGinnis there. McGinnis, one of 3 Dukes who played last night in St. John for the parent Knights Club. And they had a late night, but they're back and ready to go. Big weekend of hockey. They'll have Thanksgiving to eat and rest. McGinnis, long shot. That was blocked. And now Merlot King. King with 3 assists on the season for the Highlanders. Now Willem Mossy will give chase inside the Highlander zone. Daniel Landry now trying to get that up to King. He does so. Mossy able to keep it in. A nice little nifty move there. Mossy will chip it in. Blake Hartman now for the Dukes. Will find Chaffee. All the way through. Doucette with a right pad save. He turned that into the corner. The Highlanders in their road whites with blue and green trim. Bowering able to keep it in at the blue line. Blake Hartman's in there. He'll take a bump. Now the Highlanders looking to reset through the middle. Mossy, dangerous pass. Almost some big trouble there for the Highlanders, but they break out. Nice work there by Cohen Godkin, the AP, to get back and play some defense. Now Chaffee, he's being harassed by King. Inside behind Kennedy. Kennedy will watch that go in front of him. Now Godkin hits center, and he'll throw it and go get changes. 5 minutes we played here in period number 1, game number 7. 3rd home game of the season for your Eastern Dukes. No icing on that play, as the Highlanders do a good job of getting there first. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Captain Becca Quinn. Hello to Ann Chan in BC, and the Dukes are going to be offside. This is the draft-eligible year for the Quebec Maritime Junior Hockey League, and 5, we wish them well. In fact, their game has just started. They're playing in Dieppe with Team PEI, so Connor Morris and Liam Moore. There's a dangerous pass in front now defensively for the Highlanders. Shot right on. Doucette there. So the Dukes with probably their best scoring chance. Liam Moore, Connor Morris, and Wyatt Bullpit, Nate Silvaggio. And who am I missing? And Wyatt Bullpit, and I mentioned Wyatt is away. With Team PEI, And so they are representing PEI this weekend, along with head coach Trevor Peters and assistant coach Denver Clinton. There's a shot again on Doucette, and the Dukes have got most of the play at the time. Great for those folks to get a chance to represent PEI. Struggling on the game sheet so far. They have 2 losses, but again are playing currently. We'll try to get you an update from that game as it proceeds. And maybe some of the Dukes families who are away are tuning in here, so a warm welcome to them. Maybe they've got one eye on their ice sheet and one eye here on YouTube watching us here in Montague. Now Broussard. That's intercepted by Bowering and pushed deep. Ramsey McGinnis giving chase. McGinnis leading, tied for the lead in points on the Dukes with 7 goals, 2 assists. And of course, 2 of the other. There's the door opened. Unfortunately, Bowie, who was involved in the hit earlier with the referee, he had a quick visit to the Dukes bench. Welcome there, I'm sure. Here's a chance now. High shot. Kennedy's got it. Cabot defenseman was able to walk right in and get a shot away. That looked like John Hugh McGinnis, and Kennedy gloved that one, and will get the stop for his Dukes. Hartman chips that, and it's going to be a little deep, I'm afraid. And we'll have icing in back. Big thanks to Sean McCormick on video camera work today. We appreciate Sean's efforts to bring the game to you wherever you may be. We are covering the country coast to coast. We've got folks in Newfoundland, the Kennedys. Warm hello to them. And again, Beckett Quinn's great aunt in BC always tuning in. Hope everything's well on either coast. And there's a fall, and Godkin gets back up. Fortunately, the Dukes can ill afford to have any more injuries or lost players. Working with 13 skaters only instead of the usual 18. Now here comes the Highlanders. Got a chance. Shot that Kennedy's going to corral and keep to himself. Lots of quick shifts, I'm sure, for the Dukes this evening. Kennedy comes in with a 3-0 record. Dukes can't get that chipped out, and Bowering will be back. He's pushed there by McClellan. Now, away comes Quinn with Hunter. Chaffee trails. And that is tipped into the glove of goaltender Mason Doucette. And he elects to get a stoppage of play there as well. So we played almost 8 minutes in period number 1. 5-3 in favor of the shots. In favor of the Dukes, rather, are the shots. Kennedy coming in with a .933 save percentage. Good 2-on-1 there, broken up by Ben Chaffee. Back to the Highlanders' point. It's tipped. And we do have an injured Highlander on the play. Went awkwardly into the board, did Jack McGinnis. And Duke's trainer, Veronica Highmore, will come out to attend to the young Highlanders forward, Jack McGinnis. Who is clearly in some discomfort. He appears to be trying to regain his feet and moving body parts, which is always a major concern, of course. And he does seem to be able to do that initially. Now having a conversation as Highlander staff joins our trainer. So all this happening with 8 minutes and 14 seconds gone in period number 1. Take this opportunity to give you a little bit of an update on some other games taking place this evening in the league. Currently, good to see McGinnis on his feet, and he will take it very gingerly. He is looking like he'll return to the Highlanders bench at this time. Other games in the league. Moncton is traveling to Dartmouth to visit the Voyageurs, and they have taken a 2-1 lead. And Cape Breton counterparts to the Highlanders, so they'll be here tomorrow. The Cape Breton Jets are in Tyne Valley to visit the Western Rebels, who have got 7 players participating on Team PEI. And the Western Rebels have jumped out to a 3-1 lead there, and they have about half of that game gone, I would say, by time estimate. So we're back underway. In deep now is Ryan Davidson. Skating hard against Chaffee. He's going to backhand. Jake McGinnis now. And Davidson. Do we have a whistle? No whistle. It sounded like a whistle, honestly. Players felt they heard something. No icing there. Back in front. Didn't get a shot there on Doucette. It went into the corner. Now Chaffee will return that behind. And Brett Boyd for the Highlanders will try to find his connection pass at center ice. Colin McCormick will throw it deep. Connor Arsenault will be in. He's the only one in for the Dukes as they make changes. Clearing pass at center. Highlanders break in. McDonald. Highlanders defenseman will pass that back and forth. Hugh McDonald stands up Bowie along the Dukes bench. Bowie's had a lot of action around the Dukes bench. Landry will get that in behind, and there goes Theo Reddick along with Broussard. Now comes to the Highlanders. Shot right on. Kennedy steered that clear. Now Willem Massey avoids the bump at center. Reddick will chip it in, and now here's a chance. In tight. Good chance. Rebound was there. Stopped by Kennedy. The rebound was there. Had there been a Highlander, we would have seen a 1-goal lead, I'm sure. Now Massey, Hartman, and Godkin. Shot on. There's a big bump. And by the tone of the Highlanders bench, it's a little bit out of my viewpoint as Massey took the wrong end of that one. Fortunately, he's back up. As we said, the Dukes can ill afford to lose personnel. Inside 10 minutes to go in period number 1. We've got a 0-0 score. Shots are 6-5 in favor of your Eastern Dukes. Face-off won by the Dukes. Handled back to McDonald. Bowering. And there's a chance. Chaffee got that off the blocker of Doucette, who steered it into the corner. Breakout for the Highlanders now. Bowie will loft that in. Kennedy's got it, or does he? Oh! A bobble there, and off a skate, and Jess, and we're going to see our first penalty against the Cabot Highlanders. We're going to see a slash. And Theo Reddick. Yep. Theo Reddick will sit, and here's our first odd man advantage for either team this evening. The first penalty of the evening. Cabot Highlanders penalty to number 88, Theo Reddick. 2 minutes for slashing. That's Reddick for slashing at 10:30. Nice right side of the net there. McGinnis had a one-timer, and Doucette grabbed that and held on tight. And he'll get another stoppage in play. Face off now. Sidney Crowley, that took a turn. McGinnis behind the net. He's so dangerous in tight. That one just wide. Arsenault's in behind the goal line, as is McGinnis. McCormick's out front. McCormick! Oh! McGinnis slid through the crease, hoping to find a Duke player there. Now it's turned over. We got 4 McGinnises. Of the battle of the McGinnises, 3 on the Highlanders and 1 on the Dukes. Now McCormick winding up. Dukes having a little trouble clearing it on this man advantage. Now McCormick will try again. He'll see Chaffee. Dukes with 40 seconds left in the power play with which to work. Chaffee, rebound! No! Hit off a leg. And it did not see the crease. Now Chaffee will set up again. The right point. Mossy back out there. Good to see him. Here's Bowering. Shot, missed the net. Mossy again. Down to 20 seconds on the man advantage. Chaffee walks himself to the center. Back to Mossy. Shot! Again, redirects. Bowering can't get a stick on that. Chaffee sees Bowering in at the hash mark. Cross ice. It was tipped by Highlanders D out of harm's way. And they will expire the penalty, and they'll send that the length of the ice. Penalized player is back on. We're back to even strength. Mossy took a bump, lost the puck inside there. Now Broussard will be behind the net. Pardon me, I have the wrong number there. Rinko just outside. He'll wait for his teammate to get on. And Rinko will battle against Broussard at the Highlanders' goal. Quinn in there to help. And the Dukes control it inside their own zone. Chipped ahead, Mossy. Reddick, the penalized player. He takes a bump from Mossy. And the two go at it. We're going to see a penalty here against Mossy, I believe. And indeed, Mossy will go for the hold. Still no score as we just gets comfortable here on a Montague Saturday night. Not sure what the discussion is at the Highlanders bench. The referees are having a conversation there. But here comes the Highlanders' first power play of the evening. They send out Davidson, McGinnis, Campbell, Aiden McDonald. Let's try and get to the 5th Highlander out there. Now offside, Davidson was a step early. Face-off will just be outside the Dukes line and won by the Highlanders. Campbell trying to get that through. He does eventually off the stick of Rinko. It's back to Campbell at the point. He'll send it across to his D partner. Back to Campbell. Rinko is out there, able to get a stick on it. Rinko into Kennedy. And he steered that harmlessly out of the way. Now back at the point. There's a Highlander in tight. Got a shot away. Lincoln Kennedy was able to block that, and the Dukes are able to send that the length of the ice as we approach the halfway mark in the penalty to Mossy. New legs for the Islanders. Streaking through center ice is Broussard. He stood up by Chaffee, or at least redirected. Now Broussard. Hunter, he's got a chance now with McGinnis. 2-on-1. Hunter will get that on net. .32 seconds left in the Highlanders' man advantage, and they will have a face-off in their own zone. Shot on Doucette, who's been perfect on the evening with 11 saves on 11 shots. Hunter, Chaffee, McGinnis, and Bowering still killing the penalty here, even though they're in the Highlanders' zone. Reddick is high for the Highlanders. He stays onside. Broussard, the speedy Broussard. Looking for a centering pass. Off Chaffee. Didn't know where it was. Landry almost banged that in. Another save. Kennedy with a stick. He's got it. Just 4 seconds left on the penalty to Mossy, and we even strength. We've played 15 minutes and 11 seconds. Still no score for Montague. Mossy's penalty is done. And Kennedy's got it again. So we're back to even strength, one penalty aside. And the face-off will be McCormick for the Dukes against Jack McGinnis for the Highlanders. And McCormick will win that. And now Hugh McDonald back for his Dukes. Lost possession, and now away come the Dukes. Through center ice. Arsenault with a shot, and gloved by Doucette. The Dukes will entertain the Cape Breton Jets tomorrow here at 10:45, so we hope you'll be able to rejoin us then. Get some Sunday brunch. There's Sidney Crowley looking for the puck. It's caught up his skates. He'll get that behind. And Rinko is there, as well as McCormick and Arsenault for the Dukes. Now Arsenault got a chance. Arsenault got a shot away. Doucette's got it somewhere. Arsenault didn't get a clean look at it. And Doucette wasn't quite sure where it was. He just knew that he had it. Bowering finds Chaffee. Through the legs, looking for the deflection. There was Godkin. Right back in. Just missed the shot by Bowering. And away come the boys from the Canso Causeway area in Antigonish and so on. They have a wide catchment area, of course. And facility just, and there's lofted out of play. We go with 3:29 to play in period number one. Big event happened in Port Hawkesbury last night. Kickoff to the Celtic Colors, of course, the annual music festival in Cape Breton. And they had a sort of homecoming and reissue as the puck goes high off of Doucette's blocker, more like a jump ball in basketball. I had a reissue of Up Home Tonight, the popular maritime show tuned in on Saturday nights in the 80s. Many folks would remember Up Home Tonight. They had a great crowd there. I saw some photos. And among the Prince Edward Islanders that were there, of course, performing was Richard Wood, one of our finest fiddlers. He was there among others. Looking to keep the puck in there, Hartman and Mossy. Now it's lofted high. Nice job to keep it in. It's just slipped across the blue line, pardon me, but he was able to get that back in and get the Dukes a change. 2:37 to play. Hartman takes possession now. He'll backhand that. Hunter's trying to get to that. Brett Boyd won that race. Now Bowering with an unfortunate bounce off the glass. Kennedy will get it around to the other side. Centered, good stick job there by Chaffee to collect that before it found the net. There's a dangerous shot in there, and Kennedy saw it all the way and was able to steer it to the corner. Now here's McGinnis. McGinnis one-on-one with Landry. Here's McGinnis. Stick check by Landry. Nice job by the Highlanders defenseman there to stop the speedy McGinnis. Now, chance right on. And Chaffee's attempt was gobbled up. There's the turkey reference for you by Mason Doucette, goaltender for the Highlanders. Inside 2 minutes to go here from Montague's Cavendish Farms Wellness Center. We wish you a happy Thanksgiving. A little rainy here in PEI today. The sun came out in the evening. We did have a sunset. We're expecting a nice day tomorrow. And it should be a good day, a fine day for traveling for all teams involved. Face-off will be to the right of Mason Doucette. Thank you. Thanks. No score here, as period one is almost done. Shots are pretty even. 15-11 in favor of the Dukes. No icing. Call up AP there. Sidney Crowley will be back to defend for the Dukes. Jake McGinnis in there. Now McGinnis with a chance off the cage. The price you pay as a goaltender. Kennedy, any way you can. Oliver trying to keep that in, and there goes Colin McCormick. He'll give chase to John Hugh McGinnis. Just getting back to up home tonight. I'm sure the toes are tapping still, perhaps 24 hours later. There'll be some wonderful music there, and Broussard will take it. Last minute of play in the first period. Lots of neutral zone play here this evening. John Hugh McGinnis winds up, gets it deep. Bowering is back. Crossing pass, Bowie stumbles. He trips Rinko, and he will be called. Inadvertent though it was. Rinko. Kennedy to the bench for the extra attacker. And with 31 seconds left, the Dukes will take their second man advantage of the play. Face-off will be to Doucette's right. The Dukes will send out Bowering, Chaffee, to his right. Yep, Mossy, Hartman, and Cohen Godkin. Cabot penalty to number 27, Aiden Bowie. 2 minutes for tripping. That's Bowie for tripping at 19:29. Dukes would love nothing more than to pop Twine here once before this before this period expired. Good job by the Highlanders to get that deep. 6 seconds left, and I expect that Kennedy is just going to hold that. And the first period will expire. We've played 20 from Montague. Shots are 15-12 in favor of the Eastern Dukes. They will start the second period with a man advantage for about a minute and a half. My name is Mark Rooney. I don't know if I introduced myself early on, but we are happy to have you with you here on Eastern Dukes Hockey. We will be back shortly after the floods and a quick intermission. We hope you will be as well. Well, welcome back to period number 2 here in Montague. The teams will exchange ends and defensive battle so far. Defensive battle so far here in period number 1. No goals. 2 power play opportunities for the Dukes. In fact, they will start period number 2 on the power play for 1 minute and 29 seconds. No, they had one. Dukes will send out Quinn, Hunter, and McGinnis, Chaffee, and Bowering. 3 veterans here as we get set to go. Dukes are hoping to pop one here early. Power play goal would get them going. As we mentioned in period number 1, they are down 5 regulars tonight due to the Q Cup taking place for draft eligible players that have successfully made Team PEI. And now there's a race for it as 2 Highlanders give chase. They will win the race, but Bowering steals it. Bowering should have forwards with which to work. He gets it to McGinnis. McGinnis has got Cade Hunter with him. McGinnis makes a move. He stood up there about the face-off spot by Brett Boyd. Now McGinnis out to Bowering. Bowering looks across. Chaffee. He elects to pass it. Side of the net, Quinn and McGinnis are there. Bowering, good job to keep that in with about 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. Chaffee finds Bowering from the point. Shot is on. And Doucette will glove that and get the stoppage of play. I got you. 24 ticks left. There's a shot in front. Dangerous. That pass is collected by Jacob Hebb and sent out of harm's way. Sidney Crowley joining the Dukes this evening. And Rinko, he's being chased by Hebb. Successfully, I might add. 4 seconds left on the penalty to Bowie. He will join the play now. And we have even strength. And just out of the box is Bowie. He's checked by Hugh McDonald before making a lot of progress. Now Rinko. Hebb is back. Kennedy gets that to the side. Landry now chasing in. That's off a body. It lands on the stick of Bowie again. Dangerous in front. Theo Reddick for the Highlanders will find his D partner. Shot, long shot. Kennedy with the save. Another one. Side of the net was empty. Kennedy was there. Now McGinnis. Kennedy back there looking like defenseman number 5. And Dukes have only got 4 dressed this evening. Dukes trying to clear it. John Hugh McGinnis kept that in. And Sidney Crowley leveled his man in front. There's a shot attempt. Reddick couldn't get a lot of stick on that one. It was a lovely setup. And the Dukes looking to make some changes. Highlanders will set up and miss connection on the pass, and we will see icing, which is a break caught there by the Dukes. We play just about 3 minutes in period number 2. Glad you're along with us here from wherever you may be. Chaffee and Doucette Blockard steered that into the corner. If you're in the Antigonish or Port Hawkesbury and region and beyond, your toes are likely still tapping from up home tonight. Last night at the rink that these Cabot Highlanders play in. The official name escapes me at the moment, but looked like a big full house. Doucette with a save. There was a rebound to Dukes couldn't just a step behind trying to collect on those. Now, Godkin's in. He takes a bump, trying to find the puck. And it lands on the stick of the Highlanders forward as he skates out. He's stopped there. That was Aiden Bowie. And Chaffee welcomed him to Eastern Prince Edward Island. Chaffee back. Chaffee played again last night in St. John for the Charlottetown Island Coastal Knights. So 2 games in 24 hours, and it'll be 3 in about 40 now for Chaffee and 2 others. A shot, Kennedy, good save. As Beckett Quinn and Ramsey McGinnis also made the trip with the parent club. Now McClellan and McGinnis. Good to see Jack McGinnis out skating again. Sorry, it's not Jack McGinnis, it's Ryan McGinnis. Now over the stick of Hartman as the Dukes attempt to clear that. Oliver keeps it in. Hartman now, here's a race for it. Godkin will give chase for Landry. Landry will win that race. Now Rolly McHattie. Off the skate of King, didn't find Kennedy. And now McGinnis. We got 3 Dukes coming. McGinnis is past Oliver. He's got Quinn trying to find Hunter in front. There's Quinn, backhand. Not sure if that caught Doucette or the post. Shot right on. Doucette's been very, very solid for the Highlanders this evening. Again, no scores. We've played 25 minutes and change in the game. Now a turnover, resulting in Quinn with the puck, a bouncing puck. And now 1-on-1. Marlo King against Sidney Crowley. Glove save, and Crowley puts a good bump on King. Good save there by Kennedy as well. Here's McGinnis trying to find Hunter. Scores! So the Dukes finally cracked the mystery that was Mason Doucette. Dukes goal scored by number 10, Cade Hunter. His 3rd of the season. Assist to number 9, Ramsey McGinnis. And to number 19, Beckett Quinn. That's Hunter from McGinnis and Quinn at 5:54. So that will get the Dukes going perhaps. Now Arsenault, he's coming in on the off wing. Shot in there, Doucette's got it. Just what the doctor ordered there for your Eastern Dukes. A lovely setup by McGinnis. And Hunter found a small hole in the armor. Very small. We've got a good one going in Tyne Valley. The Cape Breton Jets have worked their way back into that game. It's 5-3 now for the Western Rebels in the 3rd period. And that one may be finished, actually. Now, Godkin with Mossy and Hartman looking for more. Hartman's shot, he fanned on the puck. He got it back, however. Now high, if they can find him, he's in all alone. McHattie over the goal. Kennedy says, I've got it. Lincoln Kennedy with a huge glove save. As the Highlanders forward, Rolly McHattie found himself in all alone. And when you're down bodies, you're going to have to rely on your goaltenders. And the Eastern Dukes have a good one in Lincoln Kennedy. If you're looking for evidence, just rewind and watch that save again on the breakaway. Keeping it to 1-0. Highlanders are looking for it. Kennedy, big save! Great chance for the Highlanders. Two huge saves by Lincoln Kennedy to keep this lead intact. The shot from Chaffee from the blue line. Landed in the corner. Now Quinn stick handling. Finds Hunter again. McGinnis had a shot on. Big bump there by the Highlanders. And now Marlowe King looking to start out. McGinnis able to keep that in. He'll take a bump from McGinnis. And Oliver will redirect. Cross ice picked up by Hunter. He is leveled by Jack McGinnis. Now Marlowe King. Shot off the leg of Bowering. King with the rebound. Looks to center it. Very dangerous. Smart play there by King. Now Connor Arsenault with Highlanders. And they're going to have a tripping penalty as Connor Arsenault was taken down. Shot! Good glove save there by Doucette. Not sure he saw it, but he got a glove on it. And finally, the delayed penalty will happen, and we're going to have a trip. And that will be Owen Campbell for tripping. So the Dukes, with a 1-goal lead, are looking to make it 2. Highlanders penalty to number 3, Owen Campbell. 2 minutes for tripping. That's Campbell for tripping at 11:15. So the Dukes on a power play, a little miscue there with an icing. And the Highlanders will get a little bit of a breather as they'll see the face-off to the left of Kennedy. Now Sidney Crowley will take charge behind his own net. Connects with Rinko with McCormick just off his stick. And now Crowley again will find his partner Hugh McDonald. Hugh McDonald breaks in on the left side. Now Arsenault looking to roof that, and it does indeed out of play. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would get out your 50-50 tickets. Tonight's winning number is 418-8957. The winning 50-50 ticket number is 418-8957. If you own this ticket, please see Diana in the main lobby, and we thank you for your support. We approach the halfway mark of period number 2, and we approach the halfway mark of the penalty to the Highlanders defenseman Campbell. Kept in by Chaffee. Bowering along the right side. He works himself in. Tries to get a centering cross. Mossy with a shot that's high. And that too goes out of play. Mossy for the Dukes. He wins it. Bowering finds Mossy. Picks it up off the wall. Chaffee. Halfway now through period number 2 into the skate of McCaddy. Bowering will chip it back in. That's Cohen Godkin joining us this evening from the Central Attack Organization. Bowering gets it back to Godkin. Trying to find a pass, and it's through! fake pass by Godkin. Duke's goal scored by number 3, Cohen Godkin. Assist to number 7, Ben Chaffee. And to number 4, Blake Hartman. That's Godkin from Chaffee and Hartman at 10:24. So the Dukes double their lead, but in comes, and there's a shot right on the corner of the post, and Kennedy's going to hold that. Dukes double their lead to 2 now. Great to see AP Cohen Godkin contributing here on the offense for his first game with the Eastern Dukes. Now Broussard, the face-off there. That was against McCormick. Arsenault was double-teamed, but that leaves McCormick. No icing as Chaffee will get back. Highlanders will make some offensive changes. Out comes King. Chaffee was pickpocketed there by the Highlanders. He got it back, and he hits the skate of McGinnis at center. Rinko. And Rinko will take a bump, but get the puck in deep. Brett Boyd there for the Highlanders. And he will end up icing that puck. We've played 11 minutes and 39 seconds here of period number 2. We hope you're doing well on this Saturday night. Game number 4 for the Highlanders on the season. They come in with a 1-2 record. Game number 7, in fact, for the Eastern Dukes. They've played 2 games each of the last 3 weekends. This is game number 7, and they'll have game number 8 again tomorrow against the visiting Cape Breton Jets. Now's the turnover. Godkin again. Faz one, looking for more. Hartman. Stick checks that into the corner and goes to get it. He'll take a bump. Gets it back to Crowley. Bumped off the puck neatly there by King. And Crowley will have to be back for it. Unable to connect across there. Mossy leaves it for Hartman, and he is away with Godkin. Looking for Mossy one time! Off the stick, perhaps, or body of the defender Boyd, thankfully, because I think that had an eye towards the corner. Nice job defensively there by Brett Boyd. Mossy. Stick handling through, leaves it for Hugh McDonald. He works in deep. Takes a bump, and finds Hartman. Hartman sees Mossy and McDonald. They'll exchange positions now. Godkin left it for Mossy, who had a chance in front. Duke's making change. All 5. Quinn looking for the puck. And now here come the Highlanders. They have 2. McGinnis. And we are going to see a penalty here. And that is Jack McGinnis that goes down. And McGinnis is the perpetrator. Charging call to Ramsey McGinnis. And that will give the Highlanders a power play with hopes to get one back. Dukes do a good job collecting that and getting that out of harm's way. Dukes penalty to number 9, Ramsey McGinnis. 2 minutes for charging. That's McGinnis for charging at 13-16. Now the Highlanders bring 4 to the Dukes blue line. McDonald is around for it. Quinn off the boards but not out. Oliver stops that at his blue line. Now McDonald looking for options. Works in towards the goal line. Leaves it behind for his forward partner there. Back to Oliver. Neatly deflected. McDonald again. Ryan Davidson for the Highlanders. And good stick chop there by Cade Hunter, and Ben Chaffee got the result and sent that away at harm's way. Inside a minute to go on the penalty. Quinn from forechecking there from the captain. Highlanders will start out. They reach center ice. Turnover there, and Crowley quick to get rid of it. Taking valuable time off the clock. Arsenault will be in for the Dukes. A turnover to Crowley, and he'll find the open zone again. Good penalty kill here by the Dukes. They come in third in the league, a 92.6 penalty kill percentage. Now McClellan, his stick check there by Hugh McDonald. And once again, the Dukes will get the puck to the other end of the ice. Rinko gives chase. With 3 seconds left, McHattie finds it at the red line. McGinnis now battling with Rinko. Rinko finds Mossy. We played 15 minutes in period number 2. Rinko is taken down. Now a chance, McCormick in alone! A beautiful little setup and a nifty little play by Colin McCormick on the deke. And McCormick joins the score sheet. Dukes goal scored by number 8, Colin McCormick, his 3rd of the season. Assist to number 5, Logan Rinko. That's McCormick from Rinko at 15:38. Chaffee back now. The Highlanders keeping that in. In front, Kennedy! Hasn't been tested much lately, but that one was dangerous in front. So the Dukes will jump out to a 3-goal lead now. Kennedy will see that face off to his right. A little bit of insurance there. Now here comes Ramsey McGinnis, the speedy McGinnis. 7 goals on. Good stand-up job there by the defender. Kept in there now. McGinnis has got it. Trying to hit Quinn across the ice. Ended up in the skates of Bowering, and he kept it in temporarily. Chaffee will return to his own zone behind his own net. Inside 3 minutes to go in period number 2. Dukes unable to keep that out. Get it out. Now Kennedy will hand that off to Bowering. Kennedy, great player of the puck. Probably one of the best we've seen in the league. Landry working at his own blue line to keep that in at his bench. Bit of a scrum just in front of the Highlanders bench. Marlowe King. He'll tie up Chaffee behind the net. Chaffee and Bowering have to decide who's going to play the puck. Now Chaffee tips it high, and it will be knocked down off the stick of Hebb and called with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. The Dukes have a 3-0 lead. A little bit of conversation there between McGinnis and Quinn. I expect they're exchanging pumpkin pie recipes for the Thanksgiving meal here tomorrow or Monday. Or perhaps just deciding to meet up after for a Coca-Cola after the game. Talk things over. Anyhow, McGinnis, 1 of 3 on the Highlanders. Outside the Duke zone against McCormick, the goal scorer. He'll one-hand that over to Rinko. Held up there by Daniel Landry, and Marlowe King will take the puck with some skating room. He'll opt to hit it high off the glass. Unfortunately, may have hit... Oh, there's a collision. Awkward in front. Now McGinnis without the glove. He'll look to hit her. McCormick gets underneath McGinnis. And Connor Arson. There will be a stoppage in play, and there is going to be some events here. Yeah. Sticks are flying, helmets are off, and we're going to see multiple penalties. And the Dukes could ill afford to lose more bodies there. All this taking place with 1 minute and 30 seconds to play. And things were getting along so well there, but there may be fewer seats at the Thanksgiving meal after this one. We'll wait for the referees to sort this out. We'll get the officials' details here.
4 on the board for them, for Dukes. Up.
So we've got it straightened out. We have roughing. McGinnis now will take the puck and control it at his own zone. It's in behind Kennedy. Highlanders looking to get on the board with the man advantage here. McGinnis now looks in the corner. We approach the 1 minute mark. Isn't it close? Last minute of play in the second period. Now here's McDonald, will start out. Stick check there by Hartman at the red line. Duke's hoping to kill this 4-minute man deficit down, but the Highlanders are in. Can't get a clean shot away. Back to the Highlanders' point. Shot tipped, redirected. High off the glass, and McGinnis, nice job to keep that in for the Highlanders. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Giving chases, Hartman centered in front. Kennedy blockered that out of the way. Chipped up and high, and now that will give the Dukes a little breathing room. Can the Highlanders get one more rush? 6 seconds to go. Have to get it away quick. Davison sidesteps, and there's the buzzer to end period number 2. Lots to be thankful for, of course, and I think the referees are thankful for about 15 minutes of calming down from both teams. Shots on goal in that period, 13 for the Dukes and 9 for Cabot. 2-period total of 28 for the Dukes and 21 for Cabot. Whew. We will step away here for a moment and we'll get things calmed down and we'll get things fired back up here right after the flood and the intermission. We hope you will be able to join us back here on Eastern Dukes Hockey. Well, we're back here, folks, on YouTube and Eastern Dukes Hockey. Glad you're able to be with us from wherever you are. Eastern Dukes will take a 3-0 lead into period number 3. We had some festivities at the end of period number 2, resulting in 5 players between both teams getting a little extra vacation in the penalty box. And the Dukes will start out on a penalty kill. Now McGinnis working against his man. Bowering will stand up. Number 28, Brett Boyd, as he attempts to break in. Now Campbell, back and forth. Quinn and McGinnis, the veteran presence on the penalty kill here in period number 3. Quinn, another shot on Doucette. Where is it? No, I'll just... A little fracas outside of the goaltender Doucette's goal. And both players... We're going to have 4-minute head contact against Hugh McDonald, it appears. And I believe there's going to be a dance partner there for the Highlanders. Sorry, that's McDonald still in there, sorry. From the previous penalty, this is going to be McGinnis, Ramsey for the Dukes. And the referees will select the Highlanders member who was also involved there, and they will have offsetting 4-minute head contact penalties for the little skirmish to the right of Mason Doucette. And it looks to be Jacob Hebb coming off for the Highlanders. 1 minute and 56 seconds left in the penalty to Hugh McDonald. So the Dukes are still penalty killing for inside of 2 minutes. I believe we're set to go. And the puck drop won by Mossy. He'll go get his own face-off win. Chaffee. Smart play by the veteran Chaffee. Now Mossy looking for the first shot on goal. Sorry, second shot on goal for the Dukes in this period. Highlanders still with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go on their power play. McDonald is met at the Dukes blue line by a big pad save by Kennedy. Now Landry will find his mate. Landry right on. Hit the paraphernalia of Sidney Crowley. Didn't get all the way in. Now a nice sidestep there by McGinnis. Sidney Crowley around. Highlanders not able to connect, and that will take some more time off the clock. A little bit of a break there for the Dukes in their penalty kill. 46 seconds remaining. McDonald will be back for the Dukes. Okay, so Ryan Davidson now. And the Dukes, good job on the penalty kill. Inside 30 seconds to go, and the penalty to McDonald from period 2. Duke still killing a penalty successfully so far. 4 minutes of it, almost. Highlanders in. Left now. Landry right on. Kennedy's got it. There's a dig for the puck. And somehow, this is deja vu all over again. Same thing happened at the Armada game last Saturday when the puck appeared to be covered. And we have a marker on the board for the Cabot Highlanders. So the Dukes killed off 3 minutes and 49 seconds of the power play. But William McClellan able to chip away at it apparently, and it's in the net for the first goal of the Highlanders. Chaffee has to be careful. He backhands that behind himself. Now the Highlanders are in looking for more. William McClellan. And the net is off its moorings, and we'll get a stoppage of play. Face-off will be at Kennedy's left, pardon me. Teams are at even strength again. Quinn not able to get that corralled. Highlanders goal scored by number 15, William McClellan. Assist to number 8, Zachary Oliver. That's McClellan from Oliver at 2:19. Shot from Crowley, or Bowering rather, landed right on Doucette. Now the backhand, high, chipped high. Hunter able to get something on that, and Doucette was able to loft that above the net. Turned over now at center by Bowering. Bowering will loft that and go for a change. Crowley's centering attempt couldn't find the stick. And back comes Arsenault. Makes the turn through center, turn it over to Broussard. The Highlanders will be back inside their own zone. Again, McDonald with the turnover. We'll see Crowley. And McDonald. The 4 defensemen are holding up pretty well for the Dukes. Kennedy the pad save again. Highlanders with more offensive zip here in period number 3, out shooting the Dukes at this point 5-3. Nope. Now the Dukes a little struggle now to find the puck, collect it, and extract it from their zone, which they will. They'll get an icing, a bit of a much-needed reprieve. Penalized players will be back on. Face off again now to Kennedy's right. Here's McGinnis. Looking high. Kennedy's there. Big stop. Now through the neutral zone. Mossy tries to leave that for Rinko. 3-1 lead here for the Dukes. Now Rinko with Hunter. Rinko across. Hunter! Beautiful setup by Rinko to Gabe Hunter. And Hunter with a little shimmy shake finds the back of the net to give the Dukes their 4-1 lead. Excellent presence of mind by Rinko to get that penalty, to get that saucer pass backhanded. And the Dukes regain their 3-goal lead. Dukes goal, his second of the game, scored by number 10, Kane Hunter. Assist to number 5, Logan Rinko. And to number 4, Blake Hartman. Time of the goal was 5:30. That's Hunter from Rinko and Hartman at 5:30. Now Bowering bumps his man to keep the puck in. Nice job. Oh, off a leg. Right to Hartman. Shot on Doucette. And the puck will slide over the glass. Dukes with an answer for the Highlanders' first goal. And that's Kate Hunter with his second, set up beautifully by Logan Rinko with help from Hartman. Hunter's second of the game. He's had two two-goal games to date on the season. And he doubles his goal output. 2-4 for the season, 8 points in total. Face-off now in the Highlanders zone. Quinn opposite, send it deep. Mason Doucette there for the Highlanders. Stops it, leaving it for his defenseman. Now Godkin. Cohen Godkin, his first game with the Dukes here this season, 18 tonight. Turned over there and accepted by McGinnis for the Highlanders. They move it within their own zone. Intercepted at center by Colin McCormick. He'll take a moment to retreat and find Hugh McDonald, who missed the mark, and the Dukes will go for icing. Shots are just about even here in period number 3. Highlanders up 6-5 on the shots. They scored their only goal coming off the stick of William McClellan on a little battle at the side of the net for Kennedy. Managed to find a little hole, and as I said, that was exactly the same situation as the Dukes had last Sunday in Bedford against the Armada, one of those goal post battles. Now Godkin finds himself alone with 4. Now Quinn, big shot, didn't get a lot on it. Godkin took on 4 Highlanders. The puck found its way to Quinn, and he fanned on the shot. Now Bowering can't find it, it's up high. Kennedy's got the angle covered right on. Good shot attempt by Bowie as he found himself one-on-one with Quinn. Tough angle. It's with Kennedy, pardon me. Now Connor Arsenault looking to take it out, but Highlanders kept that in. That's Reddick behind the Dukes goal. Chaffee to McGinnis to Mossy. Nice clean breakout by the Dukes. Connor Arsenault is up as well. And here come 3 Highlanders away. Reddick, the big Theo Reddick. Backhands it, looking to connect with Bowie. Arsenault can't clear it, and Bowie is there. Lands on the stick of the defenseman, Ben Chaffee. He's got to be thinking about bed soon. He got back at 2 a.m. from the trip to St. John with the Charlottetown Island Coastal Knights last night. They got to go again tomorrow at 10:45 as the Dukes will. Here's a chance now. We'll finish that thought in a moment. Steered into the corner by Doucette. The shot attempt from Crowley, backhanded in front, big save, Doucette. And the net is off. Huge save by Mason Doucette. If the score got to 5-1, but Doucette says we'll keep it at 4. As the puck found its way onto the stick of the Dukes forward, right in the slot, and Doucette with a huge save. Cape Breton Jets are in tomorrow. They played in Tyne Valley tonight against the Rebels. Oh, off the side post. 6-2 final there for the Western Rebels. They push their 7-game record to 5-2, and they will host these Cabot Highlanders tomorrow. They'll trade partners, and tomorrow the Cape Breton Jets will be here, and that's a 10:45 start. If you're not able to be here with us in Montague, we'd love to see you back here virtually on Eastern Dukes Hockey. Other scores tonight from the league: the Voyageurs of Dartmouth came back from an early deficit to double the Moncton Thunderbirds 4-2. And that is the same score for the St. John Vitoes, doubling the Valley Wildcats 4-2. Kennedy's going to cover and get the stoppage and play, and I believe that is win number 1 for the Vitoes on the season and first season in the league. So their inaugural win for the franchise. Again, big weekend in Dieppe as the first-year under-18 players are there getting a look at some Quebec Maritime Junior Hockey League scouts. Hoping to have good performances, hoping to get recognized, hoping to fulfill the next step of the dream. And included in there are 5 of our Eastern Dukes, as well as head coach Trevor Peters. Their game, we'll try to get an update on that one. They started at 8:15. Now neutral zone action. Puck lands behind the net of the Dukes and Kennedy. In there is McDonald for the Cabot Highlanders. One-time shot from the point off of the stick of Landry. Just an update from Dieppe. Team PEI losing 3-0 at this point. 2/3 of the way through that game, perhaps. 10 minutes left, I'm told. Eastern Dukes are up by 3, 4-1 in the second half of period number 3. No icing, says the officials, and Mossie's going to collect that in his own zone. Backhands it to himself. Sees Chaffee. Back to Mossy. Got some speed across the blue line in on the right wing. It's centered in front. Where is it? Mason Doucette's got a glove on it. Rinko for the Dukes. Excuse me, McGinnis, correction. Shot! McGinnis got a lot on that one, and Doucette got a lot of it too. Mossy looking for the deflection from Bowering's point shot. Bowering will see it up again. Arsenal strong on the puck. That's Brett Boyd bumping his man, Mossy. Shot right on, rebound! 2 quick shots by Mossy and the rebound. And Doucette has had himself a dandy game, despite what the score might lead you to believe. Doucette to the right. Chip back there. Oh, Hartman was on the doorstep. And Doucette, no treats for you. Now Bowie in behind his goal. Hartman, good forechecking there by number 4 on the Dukes. Now Rinko working his man, Reddick. Broussard trying to sidestep Hugh McDonald. McDonald ties him up. Inside 7 minutes to go in period number 3. Hunter's had himself a dandy game. Now Reddick, no chance for the shot there. Hugh McDonald playing some solid defense. Tipped in front, wide. Kennedy's got that, and he'll collect it for the stoppage. The shot on Lincoln Kennedy this evening. .41 shots to date for the Dukes. Doucette, the busier of the goaltenders this evening. Oh, and a bit of a Chaffee sandwich there at the red line. Now the result is McCormick trying to find it back to Godkin. Quinn able to soccer style that. He takes a big bump from Landry. Intercepted. Here's Bowering. Moving in nicely was Bowering. Couldn't get the shot on net. Now McCormick sandwich there, and they're going to see a penalty against the Highlanders. And a goal. It looks like Quinn, which will nullify the penalty. The captain.
19
Quinn from Colin McCormick with the helper. 5:40 to go in the game. Third period, I should say. Duke's goal. Scored by number 19, Beckett Quinn. Assist to number 8, Colin McCormick. Time of the goal, 14:20. That's Quinn from McCormick at 14:20. Big bump on King as he tried to get through the Duke's defense. Now Crowley will skate his way out. And offside was Crowley. Five minutes and one tick to go on the clock. Second point of the night for Colin McCormick, a goal and an assist. A lot of Dukes have stepped up here with a lot of the regulars away. Great game by Hunter and McCormick. Hartman's got a couple of helpers. And just what we needed now. Chaffee gets through him. Here comes 11 for the Highlanders. Sorry, couldn't get the name. That was Jake McGinnis. Centering pass just off his partner's stick. No high stick there. McGinnis, a shot. Kennedy saw it. He's able to get that out of harm's way. Davidson. Back to Campbell. Redirected. It's still loose. Kennedy may have it. And I think the Dukes are going to be called for a trip. And that one is actually going to go to Lincoln Kennedy, tripping a Highlanders attacker in his crease area. We'll see who that's going to be served by.
get you to add number 3 for an assist on the last one.
On the last goal? Okay. Duke's penalty to number 31, Lincoln Kennedy. 2 minutes for tripping. That's Kennedy for tripping at 15:54. The penalty will be served by number 5, Logan Rinko. So Kennedy now with an assist on the season and a penalty. Rooney with a helper as well. And they missed an assist last weekend, but still in the stats, each goaltender has an assist. Add Blake Hartman's assist to the last goal as well. So that's a 3-point night. That was Cohen Godkin, his second point of the night. So Godkin with 2 points, Hartman with 2 points, Hunter with 2 points. And here comes Godkin again. Great effort by the youngsters for the Dukes. Now Godkin just killing time, waiting for help. Highlanders don't work their way all the way in, but now McClellan regains possession. At the blue line, McCormick trying to kick that out. And away comes Connor Arsenault, one-on-one. Oh, good defensive work there by the Highlanders D-man. It was an excellent effort there. Oliver in his own zone. We'll get it back. Just 5 ticks remaining in the penalty to Kennedy. Rinko, the server, will be back on the ice. 2 minutes to go in period number 3. Here's a chance. McCaddy with a shot right on, and Kennedy steals another one. Highlanders looking to get another rip here. That's Landry. Back check there. McGinnis takes the puck off and forces Doucette to call for a face-off to his left. So the Dukes look like they're going to skate away with this one, 5-1 with inside 2 minutes to go. Again, they will tee it up again tomorrow against the visiting Cape Breton Jets. They'll still be missing their 5 players, and I think Godkin and Crowley will be back. There's a chance. Broussard, the speedy Broussard. Saved by Kennedy. Oh, it was a beautiful rush by Alexander Broussard, one of the faster skaters on the team. Again, Broussard just wide. Highlanders with a pretty strong output on shots and offense here on period number 3. No icing will be the call. Teams will change as the last minute of play begins. Last minute of play in the 3rd period. So we had no score after 1. 3-0 Dukes after 2. And it stands at 5-1 as we approach the end of period number 3. Just 30 seconds to go. Godkin on there, rewarded for his play tonight. Now Chaffee still got some legs left. Highlanders will clear it out one more time. And with 5 seconds left, the Dukes will be content to let the time expire. And as the win song, the Dukes of Hazzard theme plays, the Dukes skate to a 6-0-1 record on the season, picking up a 5-1 victory over the Cabot Highlanders this evening in Montague. Shots on goal in the third period for Cabot 14, a three-period total of 35. And for the Eastern Dukes, 15 for a total of 43. Yep, I think I got it. And then join us tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on Eastern Dukes Hockey. We will see you tomorrow. 10:45 start time for Montague as Eastern Dukes take on the visiting Cape Breton Jets. For Sean McCormick on video, my name is Mark Rooney. Have a great Saturday night.